but...
They looked motivated as they came into the building. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And the Heat making a change.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his third NBA team. He said, coming to LA, I was a young kid with a lot of expectations on me that I didn't really live up to. Then shipped off to New Orleans, I improved the areas that I needed the most work in. Now I'm the player I am in Chicago, one of the key guys, and trying to contribute every night. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thank you, David. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Ray in at the point.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Rain Man with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now, Hero. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The Heat shooting their first foul
If a
shot
player
of the
is
night.
fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
And that one misses.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint.
Oh, yes, sir.
Zach Levine.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Rain Man with the bucket.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to DeRozan. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. 5 on the clock. They swipe it. It's tipped. Stolen by Levine. Over Butler. Levine's shot is off.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Adebayo. Not going to go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And he gets it to go.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Rain Man with the bucket.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
First one falls for him.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball. And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Stolen by Ball. And it's blocked. Hero against DeRozan. Hero passes to Martin. Makes it off the glass. And Brent, even when playing catcher, the Heat were maybe one shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. He didn't make it. So now it's about getting back on the grind, trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedman comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. And it's Oladipo in for Hero. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Osumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Ray. Here's Dedman. Buries it down low.
Dedman using his length that time on the offensive end.
The Bulls leading by 5. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Timeout. 1:57 left in the first. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Your Miami Heat dancer.
Here's Caruso. Tipped away. Here's Rayman, defended by Caruso. Here's Ray, going inside.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
There's the pass to Drummond. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Oladipo, the pass to Ray. They get it back. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
DeRozan in the corner. Down low. Here's Caruso. Misses in close. The Heat trail by 3. Yurtseven passes to Strus. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
And this is the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And so Caruso nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
They get the rebound. Dedmon. Rebound by the Bulls. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he can't get either to fall. High post shot. That one no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And welcome to 2K Sports. Allie.
Well, Brian, the Heat are united. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "It's not about stats with these guys. And that's so unique. You can talk about it, you can teach it, you can rant as much as you want, but this league is based on celebrating a lot of other things, and rightfully so. But ultimately, it's about winning.
There it is. Thanks, Allie. And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Miami, on the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Rain Man in at the point guard position. Now here's Brown. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rain Man. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Williams finds Horford. Smart with the ball. Shot clock at 6.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Horford outside. Martin with the ball. Pass to Rain Man. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their star's success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Now here's Butler. He had 25 points in his last game. Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Adebayo passes to Martin. Here's Rayman. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, They are hitting 80% from the field.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Butler. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Get loud!
Heat on D. Here's Pritchard. Outside White. On target from about 13 feet.
Getting his points within the flow of the system. White simply does what he's asked to do.
Here's Rayman. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Martin, the pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Brogdon. To the inside. White can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Martin finds Butler. Hammers the lob through.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. The Celtics have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's White. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Here's Rainman. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Out to the wing. Brogdon drives in. And Butler with the block.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots. Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Rayman. Hero outside. Here's Rayman. 5 to shoot. Got it. 15 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Rayman. Right at the free throw line. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat Dancers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Here's Rain Man. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Rain Man in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Yep, that one goes. He's got 19.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Smart outside. Offline from the top of the key. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside, Brown. Up top, Tatum. Butler covering. Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
And Boston calls time here.
After receiving heavy criticism in his second year, Tyler Hero came into the 2021-22 season on a different level, averaging over 20 points per game.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud!
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Horford against Martin. Oh!
There's the alley.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Pass to Martin. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Brown. Tries a 10-footer. Adebayo with the rejection. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
And here's Brown. Pounded by Adebayo. Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. From the high post. No good. And Miami the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Attacking the defense with the pass, Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Hero against Brown. To the wing on the left. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Hero. That one a little long.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Raymond. And there's another one for the Heat.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in.
Malcolm Brogdon.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. On the wing, Tatum. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 8 points.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
And he's going for the lob. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 20.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And Boston calls time here. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Horford. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Smart. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Inside, Adebayo. Count it.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
The ball's knocked loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's Boston with it. Knocked away. It's Brown on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Brown's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Brogdon. No luck on that one. Good D by Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Rainman. Good on the bucket. 30 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. White, the pass to Brown. Launches it. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. And here are the Heat now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Rainman.
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power!
Nice!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a
big hammer right there. High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so it's the Miami Heat already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problem. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not when you get their hands dirty. They're playing like whips.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here are the Heat now. So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Celtics shooting just 33% so far in this game. Smart finds Tatum. They get it back. Here's Williams. It's blocked.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Martin. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Martin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Now Smart. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 8.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Butler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
First free throw is good. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Down low. Here's Brown. It's deflected.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. To halt the run, Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Hero's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And he jams it home with authority.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
On the wing, Tatum. Poke loose. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Martin outside. Here's Rain Man. Horford covering. Rain Man, that's good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From 15 feet away. And there's another one for the Heat.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Smart outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. And the bucket is good. He's got 42.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Pass to Horford. 1:16 left in the third quarter here.
And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
Rain Man. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one's good. Smart has gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Rain Man. He's got 44. And that one is hammered home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Out left to the wing. Here's Brown. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Smart passes to Williams. Lets it fly. And it's Martin with the rebound. Here's Rain Man. And so it's Miami, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Rain Man in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And it's blocked by Martin. Gallinari's shot is off. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Puts up a three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Rain Man. And he drops it in from the low post.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Pass to White. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They get the rebound. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by White, and it's in there.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Ooh, poked away. To the middle. Here's Williams. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Butler passes to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Here's Rain Man. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Gallinari. Outside White. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Rain Man. Driving in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Lamb. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Hauser, he's checked in for Gallinari.
Sam Hauser.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Rain Man. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pritchard gets it to go. The Heat have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Here's Rain Man. And good. There's another. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Martin misses.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Butler with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Throw it down on the lob.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Rain Man.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
6 to shoot.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Jimmy Butler, first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Lamb hits them both. And here's Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Rayman. Lays it up and banks it in.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Lamb. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Rayman. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Back to Williams. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Rayman, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You don't expect a big like Bam to distribute this well, but he's become a smart passer.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you all for coming out and showing
Jimmy,
your great
it has
support.
been a match made in heaven here in Miami. Does this feel like home for you yet?
It does, man. I love this city. I think this city loves me as well. And I want a championship here. We got a long way to go, but it's possible.
The city loves you back, Jimmy. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.